Am I happy to see you? I'm in a bit of a situation here. Locked in. And I'm not alone. What should we do? How do we get out of this room?
Do. Well, let's see what we can do. First, you go over there.
What?
You have to know. This goes way beyond you.
Protection 93, collar malfunction shows delay 3 down.
Stay here. I'm coming back for you.
We kick her.
Hello. It's Cooper. Good job getting the girl out of immediate danger. You seem to have a solid handle on things. With the arrival approaching, we're being watched more closely than ever, and so I have to pretend to work. However, I'm installing a help desk in your OmniView display. Select the help desk icon if you need my expertise along the way. Good luck tonight. No doubt, the girl would be doomed without you.
For honor? Nothing interesting.
So the girl wants to find the librarian. I hope he can help her, but I fear she may overestimate his influence inside Metamorphosis. This place is changing, evolving into something even more sinister than its original purpose. In searching for the librarian, remember, you have a
Bro,
map.
it's just another PvP game.
Use it to check out areas you visited.
Voltaire suffers from the core flaw of satire. He manifests the very villainy he intends to lampoon. Do we want the women in our Republic
it's a cool
to believe
concept. It's
themselves
more
currency
medieval
in Voltaire's
combat,
economy of sexual exchange? Intended or no, this preserves ancient viciousness against women and would justifiably lead half our citizens into unproductive rage. Customs agents across Europe once refused Candide passage. We must persevere where they have relaxed.
Signor Octavo joins Metamorphosis. Librarian is now preeminent manifesto scholar. I met the librarian this morning. He's a sweet man, with his heart sewn directly onto his adorable little lapel. And I do so admire his passion for literature. In a former life, I would swoon over a well-read man. But I hope for his sake, he learns to bury that part of himself. In here, following your passion is the shortest road to recalibration.
No, but the PvP is the main focus of it, though. I would say.
Y390H. I see you're admiring our latest installation.
Why do you keep these books away from us? I can handle them.
Maybe you're right. However, there are others in your class who are not as strong as you. And books like those can make them sick. Would it be fair to let you read them, but keep them from your friends?
That doesn't sound fair.
Well then, so are you saying you would prefer that they read them too? Will you have their illness on your conscience?
I don't want that either.
Of course not. I am not a filter for your ideas, child. I am your shield. There is so much ugliness in this world. Let me stand in the way of it. Let me stare it down. Your eyes are too pretty to witness such things.
I appreciate the compliment, Headmaster.
Brainwashing.
390H. You must hurry along now. The rest of your class is already inside.
Why does he hold those books away from us, Senor Octavo?
It is the headmaster's belief that those books sully the minds of pre-cals and should therefore be removed from our curriculum.
But that isn't what you believe, is it?
Books like these do not paint a rosy picture of the world, but they are not meant to. They are not paintings of the world we want. They are mirrors, reflecting the world we have.
Mm-hmm. Oh great, we have 3 different levels.
Thanks for getting me out of there. I don't know what that Brisrack's intentions were, but I'm glad we didn't stick around to find out. I'll be taking this.
Level 5. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait.
The library. It feels so quiet after hours. It used to be filled with books. The librarian's glasses. His office is up there, 3rd floor. We should go to him now.
Clear.
I don't have room for anything else.
Welcome to the Trinity Net internal mail server. Attention, you men have been chosen to debut the new ARC suits. Your evening patrols, be assured by R&D that these suits are 100% effective in protecting against taser weapon strikes. For you lucky few who got to wear them, we recommend randomizing your patrol routes to increase the likelihood of a test encounter. Watch your step.
Be careful. The Prizrak in this part of the facility are unpredictable in their rounds. You never know where they might turn up.
Salinger, amateur sculptor of teenage angst. In Catcher in the Rye, he forces us to watch Holden flit from school to school. Oh, poor Eo, tormented by Hera's gadfly. When Caulfield realizes that he, not the institutions, beleaguer him the most, he is truly at risk. Our beloved pre-cows must never know their gadflies and ever rely on their République to satisfy. We don't need another Mark David Chapman.
Welcome to my domain. What are you buying?
What can we buy? We have a distraction, and then we have... what's this?
Back through walls.
Sure. Picked up.
Lure Prizrak away from the trolls. Leaving so soon.
There we have one up there, and one there.
Make a wish. But don't tell me what it is, or it won't come true.
I wish the headmaster was dead.
Weep. Don't talk like that.
Zager said that someday the truth will rain down on this place and wash away all of the headmaster's lies.
I've never seen the rain before.
Zager wasn't talking about the rain. He was talking about the truth.
I don't care about the truth. I just want to know what rain feels like.
Ivan Osenkov.
Zager's silence deafening. The notorious terrorist is quiet, scheming. The arrival is just weeks away, and public enemy #1 has gone radio silent. If the headmaster, or overseer, or whatever name he goes by these days, plans to take a bow on the world stage, he can't have a phantom hiding in the wings ready to sabotage his big production. I shouldn't complain. It's going to be one hell of a show.
Another level 2 door. But
The librarian's portrait has been taken down. I hope this is only a symbolic gesture.
It's the right thing to do. Librarian okays decision to protect precals from literary rot.
Do you want me to literally eat my words?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Sade. I should not have thrown that newspaper at you. But how could you write this? I did not agree to ban books. The very implication hurts me to the bottom of my soul.
Well, I am sorry about your hurt bottom. But I used only direct quotes from you, Librarian. See here. You said about Fahrenheit 451, and I quote, "It is worse than distasteful. It is revolting." Your words.
You asked me what I thought about the burning of books, not the book itself.
You did say it, though.
This is insanity. You are shameless.
Then take it up with the Overseer. And pick up this mess on your way out.
People twist things, huh? Over there.
I'll take this.
Clear. Place is quiet.
Let's go for the steam. I got something.
Sounds good.
I can't carry anymore.
Can't go in there, so it means we have to go all the way over here.
It seems this door requires Omni Level 2. You can upgrade your OmniView software at a demon server. I'm detecting a demon server near the Overseer's office. The nearest approach is from the museum.
The figured we had to go over there.
The librarian's office door. He's just upstairs from here. Can you get us inside?
Up and going.
I'll hold on to this. I hope they can't see me here.
Bastian. Hey, David, huh? All crooks these guys that don't work here, it seems like. He has this new get happy taste.
This game starts
Papers,
by...
please.
Ellison, who lets his nameless protagonist vacillate between conforming as an amnesiac of racial disadvantage and recalling all the doors locked by white hands. Belonging versus integrity. This book keeps open and raw such dichotomies, like festering wounds, while preserving an outdated model of social conflict. Invisible man should remain invisible.
No sign of a breakdown.
I'll check his pockets.
Check.
Nice.
Oh.
We need a PIN code. Maybe there's a computer nearby. I hope they can't see me here.
Let's see. Gonna have to go down then, huh?
To get into the headmaster's office upstairs, we will need his PIN code. I don't have it in my files, but we can recover it. We'll need to answer some security questions first.
Okay.
False prophet infiltrates Metamorphosis. Masquerading as Prizrak, man brings toxic agenda to our perfect garden. The man's name is Zager, I believe. Daniel Marcus Zager. Apparently he was some kind of journalist on the outside. If the Overseer was smart, he'd label this as an act of supreme jealousy. After all, ours is a nation so wonderful that people risk death to sneak inside. Maybe we should take the initiative and lead with this angle.
Yeah, right. Yes, Google answers.
British humor was hard for me to follow, but thanks to our multicultural workforce here in Metamorphosis,
Thomas was alone.
The first draft rumbled from my mind and shook the page like a 9.0 earthquake. The pen was merely the needle on the seismograph, recording the shockwaves.
Book over there.
Headmaster, over here.
If it isn't my favorite journalist from the Morning Bell.
It was a brilliant speech, Headmaster.
Why, thank you, Miss Sade.
Please, call me Maddie. Perhaps you could tell your citizens a bit more about the arrival. As much as you can state publicly, of course.
Of course, well, in a matter of weeks, we will take our bow on the global stage. The arrival is our world debut, and once it comes to pass, there will be little doubt that though we are a small nation and few in number, we are a force to be reckoned with.
I'm sorry, I had a follow-up, but I just got lost in the power of your voice.
Why, Maddie, please, you embarrass me.
Now, where was I? Oh, right. Your cryptic answers, which I adore, I must add.
Thank you.
But they've left some to speculate that the arrival refers to our ascension as a nuclear power.
Nuclear power. In the 21st century, nuclear power is a contradiction in terms. Let those dying republics split atoms to their heart's content. No, my dear Maddie, what our République achieved is something far more impressive. And the mark we leave on the world will last an eternity.
Radio Gaga.
What's yours is mine.
Salman Rushdie is about as much an idiot as Pasternak, particularly when he waxes political in Midnight's Children. Everyone wants freedom from empire until they must deal with the dolor of life without empire. His liberation of India is a distorted poetic dream. Revolutions happen unknown, except to the prescient few, who take the reins. And in our time, those reins are cables that choke undesired information from the public eye.
They see me.
Oh,
help! All right. Good thinking.
Arson and money laundering, huh? Oops. And he got pepper sprayed. A little bit annoying that the camera keeps changing, you know, if you walk out and all of a sudden camera is changed and it's like, okay.
Sounds good. Nothing.
What was meant as a warning to Persrack to be on the lookout for hiding precals is actually a good suggestion for the girl. Ducking behind the plant is a great way to escape detection.
Nothing going.
Siberian Express. Go up here, and then we have to go up here and get the... I should see what the second question is then. What the? Why is she going upstairs when I'm clicking down here? Hello, game? Wander over here.
To get into the headmaster's office upstairs, we will need his PIN code. I don't have it in my files, but we can recover it. We'll need to answer some security questions first.
Will you mother's eyes? Yes, it is.
The first draft.
I'll hold on to this. I found some pepper spray.
A set of standard Prisrack fatigues has been swiped from the supply room. Base exchange discovered the missing uniform and reported to us. Recommend a sweep of pre-cal dorms. Be aware of any suspicious Prisrack behavior. Watch your step.
Remind the girl to walk slowly. Hurried footsteps will attract the attention of the Prisrack.
Welcome to my domain. What would you like? Lure Prisrack away from the trolls.
800.
Come back anytime.
This is a replica of the train the headmaster was held prisoner on.
They forged me a pair of cold, gray leg irons to match the color of my eyes. A decidedly rare trait I believe I inherited from my Ainu mother.
Gray eyes, okay.
fumes of stale bread and moldy cheese seemed especially cool as our prison train crossed the Kama River into the foothills of the Ural Mountains. There, we passed one bucolic farm after another, every field dotted with plump Russian black-pied cattle. Never in my life have I felt so bereft. I would have committed the most heinous of crimes to have tasted the rich, salty goodness of their flesh. If the food was bad, the water was worse. Discolored to the point that someone must have dyed it on purpose, and the taste could only be described as septic. Were it not for my robust constitution, I would have succumbed years ago to dementia from all the lead and other heavy metals in that toxic swill. Having tripped over every pesky regulation in my adopted Japan, I decided to advance my study of genetics in America, and I couldn't have arrived at a more auspicious time in history. Within a year, they had put a man on the moon.
Man on the moon.
To get into the headmaster's office upstairs, we will need his PIN code. I don't have it in my files, but we can recover it. We'll need to answer some security questions first.
$18.81, huh? You need to have these, but
Reporting.
why can't I click the damn thing?
If freedom of movement is one of the fundamental rights of man, then a prison train, such as this was, provided an ingenious loophole for my scheming captors. They slapped a fresh coat of paint on its rotting sides, and even went so far as to give it a rugged and exciting-sounding name, the Siberian Express.
I've got my post secure.
A Zager cassette.
It's a vent over there.
I'll check his pockets.
Sounds good. What's that?
Let me go.
Of course, he turned and looked that way.
Okay, vent. The screwdriver just broke. P0 here.
I guess Zager didn't appreciate the owl gift. Holy 1990s. It's an old cardboard standee. Just a nostalgic keepsake from one of the Overseer's bookstore signings. I don't know where Zager found this life-sized embarrassment, but it appears he was using it for target practice.
Frag your mind, huh?
Not to be outdone by the Overseer, our man Zager had printed his own first edition before his untimely death. Zager was busy designing his own manifesto. Sadly, overt fascism continues unchecked in many parts of the world. As a journalist, Zager covered atrocities like this one before he ever snuck inside Metamorphosis. These stories only further fueled his outrage.
Zager here. Today, all Prisrac are required to report to the reading room for a mandatory audience with the Overseer. Wait, I'm sorry, correction. The few and the proud were pleasantly surprised to find themselves graced by a visit from the Big Cheese himself. His Majesty treated our hometown heroes to a few select passages from his manifesto. And after all the applause, he even sat down to sign a few copies. So about this time, I'm off. I'm wandering the halls, doing a bit of reconnaissance when some FOB Prisrac found me and dragged me along. As luck would have it, I had a manifesto with me. But it wasn't any old manifesto. It was mine. The edited version, where the pages are filled with righteous invective and disciplined truth.
I've got my post secure.
Like I've said before, my manifesto is the old man's death warrant. A summons for all the evil he's wrought into this place and beyond. Well, at least it will be once I can crank out enough copies. I'm kind of running a one-man opera here. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, all of a sudden here I am, being hustled up to the podium to meet the man himself. And before I can hide the book, he snatches it out of my hands, opens it up to the first page. Behind the mask, I'm white as a sheet. I'm waiting for him to look down to see my, improvements. I froze.
This is a Taser Model C2CW. It really packs a punch, and will render its target incapacitated for the night. Equip the Taser as you would any item in the girl's inventory.
He just smiles that big plastic smile at me and kiss me as John Hancock under the words, "Best wishes." So he hands it over.
No sign of the
Off I go, and well, here I am. I wonder if that smug Triglazoff could appreciate The irony of signing his own death warrant. I know I do.
Equipping taser. Equipping P0. Let's see what he's got.
Situation is clear.
Got it.
Hello, librarian.
Good evening, Overseer.
Around the pre-cals, I must insist you address me as headmaster.
Oh, my apologies, sir.
What did you think of my lecture? You may speak freely.
Well, you most certainly have a passion for what you teach. It was most inspiring.
Your eyes and your words don't seem to align. Now, I asked that you speak freely. It's okay. No harm in speaking your mind to me. I will respect your honesty. In fact, I demand nothing less.
Well then, sir, to be blunt, it felt more like a sermon than a lecture tonight.
Do you take issue with that? Again, speak freely.
Well, sir, I have never been a part of an academy quite like this one. The pre-cals, well, they seem to study only one subject here.
What subject is that?
Well, sir, you.
But they all Thanks for the follow. Heredaris.
As you can imagine, my job here in Metamorphosis can be pretty stressful.
He goes. Okay. Wonder how he would react if I press this.
Nothing going.
And though I was born into a world already in progress, with its arcane laws and perverse morality,
I like the two first one the most.
Heredaris. I knew that one day
Number 1 and 2 are my favorites.
my own design, free from societal restraint.
Do you have a favorite of them 4 or?
Everything looks good.
Yeah, unfortunately I played Darksiders 3 on the PlayStation 4 and it had a lot of issues, so it became a really bad experience. I do have it on PC though now, but maybe I should revisit it and see if it's different. Genesis is meh. It's an okay game, it just wasn't that good compared to 1 and 2. But Darksiders 3 has some good boss fights though. Are you currently playing the third one? Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit limited, and that camera angle always.
Why, librarian? You look like
you do have issues sometimes with some jumps and so on.
Why would you take pictures with monsters and worse, display them proudly?
I have sat for pictures with many important people, even people I find disagreeable.
I suspect you mean me. How could you stand beside this man here?
Not a fan of the Generalissimo, are we?
I crossed an ocean to escape Franco's brutality, only to find his brand of fascism had been imported to Argentina.
Well, I can't speak to that, but I will say I found our meeting quite pleasant. He was an excellent conversationalist, and his taste in wine, impeccable.
Wonder where he's gonna go. Carl Green.
I've been this way before. We're getting closer to the headmaster's office. Let's make it. Handy.
No sign of the pre-cal.
In time. Not when the game is being silly. Kept running into the side of the stairs.
Prizrak checking in.
This is so annoying that he switches camera though. Just being stupid again. And it switch camera.
You found me a good spot. I hope they can't see me here.
Can hide from that direction, but not if they go from this direction. So you just click where you want her to move? Or you have to be in this... Yeah, I don't know. She has a little device in her hand. But I don't know how that one actually do work, but... He has a little device. Oh, she has a little device.
Going in for the steal. Get your hands off me.
Ah! The wrong thing equipped. Could have used the taser there.
An old...
Over here first, I think.
Dagger cassette.
Captain Claw, no. I haven't heard of that one.
Better raise the threat level.
P0.
Captain Claw, huh? This is an old style game. It may find a way to disable its color.
Welcome to my domain.
But nothing that rang a bell at the moment.
Lure Pretzrak away from the trolls.
Okay. What distracts?
Come back anytime.
I want to see what out here.
Arming taser.
He can be tased.
We owe a debt of gratitude to those giants whose shoulders we've stood upon. The earlier they lived, the larger their stature, and so the greater our debt. While the 20s roared in America,
in the old
they
days, many of the
like a Siberian
platform
windstorm
games
in
were a bit
Vladimir's hometown of
harder
Simbirsk.
than other games.
Controversial man of the people, he was surely. And the fact that he spent time in political exile makes him that much more admirable, in my estimation. His detractors would call him an opportunist, and they would be right. But Yataro Iwasaki was given nothing less than the modest opportunity to bring an entire nation into the modern age, and he succeeded. The nerve of him.
Henrik Ellison.
A personal favorite. For those who would criticize him for his monopolistic tendencies in the early 20th century, I say, shout it from the rooftops, or, barring that, hop online and voice your disdain in a chat forum. He would appreciate the irony. Plato's keen eyes peered further into the future than any of his Grecian contemporaries. He was, and will remain, the most vocal supporter of the classic Republic, and its earliest. Her death in 1952 was a tragedy, not just for the Argentine shirtless who idolized her, but for the anti-Peronists who celebrated her demise. Christ had a similarly divided populace to contend with, and like Eva, succumbed to sacrifice at the age of 33. It is difficult to write a story as it unfolds, but to wait until it's finished is to risk butchering the telling of it. I would rather strain the wrists of those taking my dictation than cause even a modicum of butchery. The father of Europe was besieged from all sides by pagan tyranny. And then in the year 800, he did a most remarkable thing. He held the hands of secularism and religion and married them together in what would later be called the Renaissance.
Check his pockets.
Threat level is returning to normal.
I wanted her, of course, go around in this way, not go this way.
Let's go for the steal. Nice.
Ali, are you trying to trick people? Yeah, that's where he wants us to go, but
to open it. The statue's already activated.
It has a cooldown. It takes a few seconds for it to let you do it again.
That statue didn't light up. Something's wrong. Didn't make that statue light up. Something's wrong.
I wonder if you have to go about a year? Oh, lucky Gloria, huh?
Plato's. His detractors would...
1935.
We owe a debt of gratitude to those giants whose shoulders we've stood upon. The earlier... While...
Shouldn't that be then... it has to be this guy then. Could have pressed it though.
The father of...
On Magna.
Statue lit up.
Let's see.
Her death in 19... A personal...
45. This guy next door. 45. Should be up here then.
I think we did something right.
Well, luckily the points doesn't mean anything then. Okay, that was 1830. 5.
Up.
1845.
While the 20... Her...
Okay. Oh, you know it's a bot's points.
Statue lit up. I think... We did something right.
Pay 2. Thanks, Gloria, for the continued support, buddy. Okay, let's see.
The father of
Oh,
Europe.
not you. So it's her now. And it's him. Pay to win for the points, huh?
A new statue lit up. You've solved it. You're a natural.
Camera has changed. Okay, so now we Omni version 2.0, yay!
Another giant pyramid.
Can you move?
I found a taser.
Kafka's Metamorphosis.
Kafka, huh?
Best to keep using the German title, Die Verwandlung. We cannot risk cross-contaminating the name of our grand experiment with this simplistic trash. This book portrays the act of transforming one's essence as a vile and isolating experience. Such misinterpretation would burden our children with doubt toward our own ends. Squash this vile bug, librarian.
So what kind of game do we have here now?
I flock to Metroidvania games like a bee to honey. I just didn't expect to play one soaked in Mexican folklore. In Guacamelee, you play as a luchador who must fight through death to rescue El Presidente's daughter. While the premise is silly, it's clear that the developers at Drinkbox took their jobs seriously. Deep combat, epic boss battles, couch co-op. Guacamelee is the whole enchilada. Just don't forget to get the Super Turbo Championship Edition.
Oops. I do have the game, actually. Okay, we're going in the headmaster's office, and we're gonna go down here. Or not to explore now with this one open. Let's see, where is the guard at? Wait for him to pass by. Yeah, all those things for the game list are different game sets. They are all real games. I have both the first one and there's a follow-up to it. Guacamole 2. Guacamole. Yeah, I have, there's 2 of them. Going in.
The headmaster's office.
Welcome back to Washington. How's the weather in your corner of the world? What if I tell you, you're going to try to guess my location? No, I've about given up on that. It's been insufferably hot in D.C. Then why are we meeting here? I'm sorry? Why not do this on the isn't built yet? What? I was told construction began a month after the attack. This is the U.S. government you're talking about. Maybe you've heard of us. Our contractors get paid twice as much to take twice as long. Unbelievable. Right this way, sir. Watch your step. Please, sit. Coffee?
I want a whistleblower.
Coffee?
I'm serious.
We can talk about that.
We're going to have to talk about that. If you want to hand the reins to someone who won't let the horse forget who's in charge.
I'm afraid I don't follow you.
That's your problem. You've got too many leaders and not enough followers. You should be following me. All of you should.
Okay, let's table that for a second. Say we get you a plant, and this plant blows his whistle in a year.
Or 2 months.
Or whenever. They're still not about to dismantle their entire surveillance infrastructure over some bad press.
I'm afraid you're right. This is where I need your help, Vice Admiral. If you get me on board and in command, then it won't matter how red their faces turn, or if they turn red at all. They won't have to privatize under pressure either. I'll already hold the reins. But we'll give it a name. Carnival. The Arrival. It doesn't matter. And we'll play act our way into the driver's seat.
I can't even imagine.
Leave imagination to me.
I remember being here as a young girl. At least I think I was. Someone's coming. What do I do?
Unqualified disaster. And on the eve of the arrival, no less.
Everything is fine, sir.
Fine? You were assaulted by a Prizrak. And you let altered copies of the manifesto reach the church.
I have the situation under control.
I'm beginning to think your definition of control is different than mine. They don't respect you because you don't wear the uniform. It's a weakness. It puts you at risk. This is an historic night for us. There can be no room for error.
I understand.
Then you understand why Derringer will lead the arrival.
What?
I'm sorry, my dear. We all appreciate the fine work you do with the kids. But you lost sight of what's most important. Protecting me.
So, I can lead the arrival.
All his charges have been removed, huh?
Murray, you speak the language of diplomacy. Derringer speaks the truth. Truth hurts. This isn't a dismissal. Derringer will still need your help when we get reset.
Yes, sir. The mentor is an asset to our cause. I look forward to hearing her ideas going forward.
What's your step?
She's weak. I hope that's all it is. Where was Murray when the Prizrak attacked her?
The section, outside the library. I'll look into it.
It's hard to know who to trust these days. It seems we're running a loyalty deficit around here. I don't mean you, Quinn, of course. I know I can trust you. Wait. I never forgot this before. Must be old age.
No chance, sir. You just got a lot on your mind tonight.
Quite so. Come, young man, let's get to the surface.
Oh, well, all of a sudden there's a lot of things to pick up on.
Dawnmaster faces swift reprimand. Mireille Prideaux found with contraband. Overseer, none of us are above the law.
Miss Sade, it has been a pleasure speaking to you, but I must get up early tomorrow.
Look, I'm turning off my tape recorder.
This is no longer an interview. We're just two people talking. Perhaps one more glass?
A short one, then.
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought we weren't allowed contraband from the outside world.
Off the record? I've been here long enough. I'm allowed certain liberties.
You receive special treatment?
I know how big my cage is. At the end of the day, we are all equally inferior in the eyes of the Overseer. Don't you dare print that, Miss Sade.
I promise. Strictly off the record.
Never trust reporters, huh?
Librarian, may I come in?
Ah, Headmaster, welcome. Ay, Dios mío, who is this fierce creature?
It's an Ainu owl, Librarian. My ancestors carved these from the amber trunks of Japanese spindle trees. I want you to have this one. Modest housewarming gift, nothing more.
Well, muchas gracias, señor. It's a handsome piece. I shall place it here on this shelf.
No. Lend it a bit more prominence. It's meant to be set out in the open.
Ah.
This way it can bring you luck.
Well, it's...
The eyes. Yes. They are a touch piercing. But that's the idea, you see. The owl is ever watchful. He will protect you day and night.
Ah, yes, well, it's truly, how can I...
Oh, you're welcome.
You just want to keep track of him.
Gentlemen, I wish to resign. This is grossly inappropriate.
Inappropriate?
You are burning books. I have seen it with my own eyes. The books I procured for you.
Each book has been scanned into our servers and is now part of our digital catalog. You're merely
hung up on nostalgia.
You are erasing history.
These books are my property now. I can do with them as I please.
No. I cannot be a party to this. I wish to leave immediately.
First you want to resign, now you want to leave?
I assume the implication was apparent.
You're not going anywhere.
You cannot keep me here against my will.
In fact, I can. You, like the books, are now property of the state. You will continue to fulfill your obligations to the pre-cals until I decide what to do with you.
I have a few suggestions, sir.
You just acquired a fingerprint from that glass. Normally, the Overseer wouldn't be so careless as to leave a usable print. But recently, in celebration of Zager's capture, the big man poured himself a stiff drink, and for a moment, let his guard down. Those pristine white gloves came off, and he was one of us for a day.
I took care of that thing for you. The D. So we need to get here. Click on that. Got a few things to check out. Here now. Yep.
You now have what you need to access the librarian's office. I know the girl is anxious to find him.
Oh boy.
The girl is no doubt anxious to see the librarian. You now have what you need. I suggest you read his office door.
Well, that's it.
It's a taser. The blue doesn't seem to exist at all then. Yeah. A Zager cassette.
Level 3, okay, we can't do anything with that. Be happy? I'm kind of happy as it is. the heck am I gonna be able to remove that one?
I don't think so. I'll take this. That's a weird one. In your dreams only.
It's quiet tonight.
We could go out here, but I'm curious to see what's down here.
Equipping taser.
The Overseer runs this library like a wild animal preserve. Look, but don't touch.
Well, knowing that, definitely not.
Huh?
have room for anything else. They won't find me in here. Taser.
Let's see, where are we? Bottom floor. I need to go look up here, I think. Look up here too, though. Go out and get that.
Got my post secure.
Going in for the steal. Nice. What's yours is mine.
Okay, we're back down here.
I'm not sure. Prisrak, he spotted me. Taser in hand. Let go of me!
You're done. Need to open that one, there's no point. There seems to be something. Behind him? Oh, I still don't see anything that I can do.
I'll hold on to this.
Right now, at least. Probably should go back in there. Whoop.
Place is quiet. Reporting. Better raise the threat level.
That's more than I can carry.
Threat level normal. Proceed with caution.
He's just up these stairs. Librarian!
Librarian!
Senor Octavo? Librarian! Oh no! This isn't real. You're making it up. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
Shh. It's okay.
Who's that? Senor Octavo.
I shouldn't watch this.
The girl activated a video that appears to have been recorded only moments ago. I presume it relates to the dead librarian. It's important that we determine what happened. However, she's not accustomed to witnessing violence. It's difficult to anticipate how it will affect her.
Well, she's gonna watch it.
Senor Octavo. Just the man I want to see.
Hello, Derringer. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Good book.
It is a classic.
Not just a classic. I mean, it's actually good.
How can I help you?
Why does this guy,
Count the
Edmund
Monte
Dantes,
Cristo.
Dante, right. Why does this guy tell Maximilian that his girl is dead?
For revenge.
No, Maximilian's his friend.
Yes, you are. You're right, of course.
Damn it, man. You have read this, haven't you?
Of course, yes. I meant, it has been a while.
Why does Dantes put his friend through so much misery?
I think the point is to teach a lesson. You cannot know happiness unless you have been exposed to
tragedy.
Can't know hope without despair.
I believe that is it, yes.
Kind of like the pre-cows. They don't know up from down, good from bad. They got no perspective because they don't have a clue about the outside. Or do they?
This is an intriguing intellectual exercise, Derringer, but it is late and
Why'd you give the kids the Poison Manifesto?
I did not.
What do you do in that hidden room downstairs?
What room?
Think we can't hear that god-awful music bleeding through the walls?
I just read and...
Reading Sega's trash!
I have seen it, yes, but I would never act on it.
Spying against us.
No.
You were planning to help the children escape.
No, Derringer,
Where the hell do you think you're going?
I can't watch this anymore.
Señor Octavo?
Un momento. Buenos días.
You Señor Octavo?
Sí, I am Luis Octavo, yes.
My name's Quinn Derringer. My employer contacted you.
Yes, of course. The mystery man who pays me twice what I ask. Did he receive the books yet?
He did. And he thanks you. He'd like to thank you personally.
Of course. Tell him to come in at any time.
He's not in Buenos Aires. Is your passport in order?
My passport? What is this about?
My employer has some more work for you.
Mystery man? What sort of work?
That's the mystery.
Well, where would I go? Oh, impossible. I cannot close my shop.
My employer thinks you can. He'll pay whatever you ask.
He doesn't even know my price.
But he knows you have one. You got a number in your head, senor?
I do.
Good. Double it. Where's your passport at?
Oh, no. Wait a minute. How long will I be gone?
Just a few days. I promise.
Okay. Just a few days, huh? Turn into eternal.
I don't know if I agree with your decision to show the girl that horrifying video. Still, maybe it's best she knows the whole truth.
Look at him lying there.
What have you got?
I'll hold on to this.
See what we got here then. Oh, we need to go all the way over there now.
Trouble, Weep.
No, we're not.
Smoking
he would
tobacco.
never turn us over to Mireille.
He might if he caught us smoking his cigarettes.
Don't drag on it so long.
How do you know about this stuff?
I read a book.
One of Senor Octavo's books?
No, it was the manifesto. He has a whole chapter dedicated to smoking.
You're making fun of me.
What the hell's up with that bird?
tape.
A Zager cassette.
No sign of the girl.
I'll take this. Dear Senor Octavo, thank you so very much for giving me a copy of Labyrinths by Borgia. Each of the stories was fascinating. I especially enjoyed the one called The Library of Babel. It made me think of you, surrounded by all those books, overwhelmed with the infinite number of ideas they contain, and left wondering which books contain the truth and which are false. Is it true you knew Borgia and discussed literature with him? If so, I am positively envious. Thank you again for the stimulating read. Your friend, 390H. I don't have room for anything else.
Up, bum, bum.
Nothing.
That door was loud. We're gone. Feeding the flowers. Hope I can go by him here now when he comes.
Situation is clear.
My pockets are full. He's right there.
NTR.
room for anything else.
All's quiet here.
Wanted to go there, but he turned around, so you're looking in this direction now.
It's coming from behind us.
But Senior Octavo...
Shh, un momento. Go ahead, 933W.
You can't stay here.
I'm too old to be tilting at windmills.
But you don't know what the headmaster is capable of.
Sadly, I know all too well. History abounds with men like the Overseer.
He will kill you. Recalibrate you.
Were I 30 years younger, things would be different. I would hew to the line that Zager has drawn. But today, I am merely an old academic with failing eyesight. I doubt I can even see the line.
I'll come back for you. For all of you.
Why, 933W, I find your compassion extraordinary.
Call me Weep. I'm not a number anymore.
This is no mere piece of paper. It is an escape plan. A blueprint for a key. A master key. Capable of unlocking any number of doors inside this facility. But that is not all. In the garden, there is a gate to the outside world. A gate to freedom. This key, I am told, will unlock that gate.
I'll be taking this.
Okay, yeah. More type of games to
A retro styling of the horror genre.
Oh.
You wake up in a strange house with no memory of how you got there. More troubling, you quickly discover a dead body nearby, and clues in the room seem to implicate you. The end is rather controversial, but I thought it was excellent. A word of warning. Home is scary, so keep a change of pants nearby. Good luck surviving in this meditative space strategy game, which takes basic RTS building mechanics and wraps it together with a pleasing minimalistic visual design. Oh, and good luck pronouncing its title. If I had access to Wikipedia, I could have saved myself from asking a fellow Prizrak and Swedish native what REM capsule means. He said it means space capsule. He then reported me immediately to Derringer.
Rymdkapsel. How you pronounce it?
A caterwaul for Sputnik's. Ah, yes. Pain is.
Listen to all that. Okay.
A blueprint of the Overseer's master key. The librarian suggested this key is required to escape from the facility. I know of a 3D printer located in archives. With this blueprint, the girl can manufacture a key.
And now we need to go where? Oh, now we need to go into archives. Okay. Yep. I need to use the restroom. Oh. A little break and to continue. I'll be right back. Exactly. Too much coffee and water. Flamingo returns. Interesting name of a song. Let's move on. I wonder if that guy is still patrolling around. Yeah. Right.
Situation is clear. Check in.
Let's see what he's carrying.
Dispatch, checking in. Nothing good.
This guy patrolling here now. Can't taste him.
Clear. All's quiet here. All's quiet here.
Good thinking. They won't find me in here. Zero at the ready. Unhand me. Thanks. You found me a good spot. I should be safe here.
What the heck? He must have just turned on.
What do you got?
Yeah. Let's go where I was thinking. Do 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 do. What is this? Okay, gentlemen, I don't know how these things are supposed to work. I just know that they are supposed to work, so fix a damn printer. Keep an eye out for missing blueprints. If so much as a socket wrench schematic leaks from down here, down there, I'll print myself out a handgun and pistol whipped a lot of you. I'm daring you. Seems to be such a pleasant fella.
I'll take this. A strange-looking machine.
3D printer, huh?
I wonder if this is what the blueprint's for. Is there a way to turn it back on? It's locked. We'll find a way through it.
Beep.
All right. Now I think we need to configure the blueprint.
Okay. Then I cancel. I panic. Oh, what the heck does he want me to do here?
This key's identical to the one the headmaster used in his office. Let's go there now.
The girl has the key. Let's get her to the surface. Head back to the overseer's office.
What do you got?
See if you have enough points to buy something new, maybe. I think I have one more upgrade to get.
Good idea. My battery was getting low.
Welcome to my domain.
Was getting low? It was very low.
What are you buying?
Yeah, we have everything unlocked already.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, Gloria never has enough points. Heck, man, I can't even. Points duel. So weird. Going to the surface.
If only Senor Octavo were here.
Eventually, it seems like.
It's been a long time since I allowed someone to speak to me this way, Librarian.
I will not shy away from telling you what I see. You are the dark ruler of this world, Overseer.
This isn't a world, yet. Merely a small corner of it. And the darkness you perceive persists only because you refuse to open your eyes. Now, if you will excuse me, I must tend to more pressing matters in the Terminus. You don't have access to this part of the complex, so I will bid you farewell. Unless... would you care to see what we've been working on?
Not in the least. It is unreal to me. If I cannot hold it in my hands and smell the history in its pages, it is not there. I don't know what you do, and I don't care. But I do know fascism when I see it. I am well versed in the struggles against it. And I know that you will ultimately fail, as all fascists have failed.
Watch your step.
I will not. You must know this. You're nearly as old as me, but still so naive in the ways of the world. Control is illusory, Overseer. Your network, whatever you call it, I call it a trap. It will not catch everyone. And the ones who slip through it will regroup and stand against you someday. You think because of your fancy computers and your expensive surveillance that you can succeed with those who rose to power in the 20th century failed? You are naive. Control is a lie.
Control is the linchpin of a safe society. We fall apart without it. Now, as you can't seem to control your own emotions, Librarian, I'm confident you don't recognize a need for control in society. Good day, sir.
There's an elevator on the other side of the atrium. It's probably the girl's best chance for getting to the surface.
An elevator. It must lead to the way out. So many buttons. The ninth floor. The top. The surface. Are we still in? Can you do something here?
I've been looking for you.
No! No!
Down. Calm Calm down, or I'll have to tase you.
Ooh.
Help! Help!
I guess that was episode 2 done then.